What do you say to Australian businesses and to Australian people who say that your trade war with President Xi threatens their prosperity? And to the Prime Minister, a linked question. Do you think that Australians are going to be collateral damage in President Trump's tariff war with China?
Well, first of all, I look at numbers. I love numbers, and the numbers of Australia are doing incredibly well. You're doing unbelievably well. When we have a deal with China or not, but when we have a deal with China because they want to make it perhaps more than I want to make it, because I actually love all that billions of dollars that's pouring into our treasury. Billions and billions of dollars. We've never seen that before from China. It's always been the other way. And I'm taking care of our farmers out of that. We're helping our farmers. Our farmers were targeted, and they were targeted for $16 billion, and I made that up to them. We paid them the $16 billion and had tens of billions of dollars left over. So I will say, though, that Australia is doing very well. If we do end up doing a deal, Australia will do even better. And we were discussing that, but Australia will be one of the big beneficiaries of a deal. And in the meantime, as you know, I did tariff relief with respect to a certain product in particular coming out of Australia. And that's something that we wouldn't do for anybody else. This has been a truly great ally, and we work very well together. But your numbers are absolutely fantastic. Your economy is strong like ours. And I think we're two real examples of two countries doing extremely well. Some countries aren't doing so well. Europe is not doing well. Asia is not doing. Large parts of Asia are not doing well. China's not doing well. Please.
Thanks. Mr. President, Australia is in its 29th year of consecutive economic growth, which is an extraordinary national achievement, and we will continue to grow as our most recent national accounts demonstrated. Australia is also very used to dealing with a complex and changing world. And that's why we're diversifying our trade base and have been doing that for many years. I mean, 6 years ago, when our government came to office, 27% of our trade was covered by agreements around the world. That figure is now 70%, and we're going to take that to 90%. And that's important, and that's opening up opportunities. So there are ebbs and flows that go in the global economy, and Australia has built up a resilience through the broad-based nature in which we're taking our economy to the world. I mean, Australia has never got rich selling things to itself, and we've always had an outward-looking perspective when it comes to engaging our economic opportunities. And a big part of what we've been discussing here is some new opportunities, whether it's in the rare earths, the critical minerals, the frontier technologies, space. This is where jobs are going to be in the future as well. And so we will deal with those ebbs and flows as they come, but the President's right. The arrangement they will come to, and I'm confident they will, with China, will be one that will set a new bar in terms of how China's economy then deals with a lot of these complicated issues in the future with developed economies like Australia. So we look on with interest, and I think ultimately when we arrive at that point, it's going to put global trade on a stronger footing.